Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ivy and this is Vlogs with V. Today I've got something interesting for you. Ride with me as we start this journey. I know what I'm about to discuss with you is definitely gonna help you. I believe some of you have heard about it and there are some definitely who do not know about it. Before I even start, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything I put up here. Without much talk, let's just get into this whole thing because I know you are eager to hear what I have to say. If by now you haven't gotten a clue about what I'm talking about, we are talking about what Clubhouse is. When I talk of Clubhouse, I'm not talking about the club that you go to or some group or something. No, or just a name for a group. No. I'm talking about a social media app just like Instagram, the WhatsApp, the TikTok, the Twitter, and the rest that we use. It is a new app. It's newer and more, recent than the rest. TikTok has been there for a while, long before even the COVID time. But this particular app is called the Clubhouse app, okay? Clubhouse is a social audio chat app that was released about somewhere 2020 March, yeah. That was, I think, when the COVID really hit a lot of countries, where we were almost every country in the world was in the lockdown. That was when this particular app was released. It was initially released for iPhone users, okay? It was only iPhone users that could use it when it came new. So if you were an Android user, you wouldn't have been able to access it when it came new. Actually, I heard it from a senior YouTuber on this same platform, Dinah Ekweme. I've been following her channel for years. Somewhere the ending of 2020 or early 2021, in one of her videos I watched, she mentioned a Clubhouse app and talked about the fact that it was a fun platform until now it's been made available for Android users to use. And so according to her, it has become boring. It's become something else because now all Android users now have access to the app, And so I was like, what's so interesting about this app? What's so interesting about this platform that makes her feel like more people being included in, giving us access to using this app has made it somehow. So I said, let me check it out. If it's something interesting, I'll get on it. But if it's not, I move on. So I went to check it out. At the time I did, it was newly, I think there were settings were made or something. They did some works on the app so that Android users could use, so I could access at that point. I downloaded it and, just like WhatsApp and Facebook, when you download the app for the first time, you need to create an account, either with your number, your details, date of birth and those things, and your email. Then you can start using the app at once. Unlike the rest, this particular app wasn't like that. When I had, I needed my number and I think an email or so and date of birth. I don't remember, but I remember my number. Okay, you need your number, to be able to create an account on the app so you could use it. After I had finished doing all that, I was expecting to use it immediately just so I can see what it's about. But I couldn't use it at that point because I realized that it would take a while for them to verify. I think because it was now opened up for Android users to use, I think they were still working on a few things. So I think it took a while for me until someone who is already using Clubhouse had to nominate me. So I remember one colleague of mine from school, he's already on the app, so he nominated me and that gave me the chance for me to now use the app. I don't know how it is now, if now when you download the app for the first time, you're able to use it immediately or you have to wait for a while for them to verify you before you use it. I don't know. But this was how it happened with mine, okay? It took me I think weeks before I got nominated and, I started using it. So I opened the app. I'm now given access to the app to use and I go in and I see something like chat rooms. Actually, they are chat rooms, okay? So there are names, titles, and then you have an idea. They write what they're talking about, the topic that is being discussed in the room. And so you see the number of people there, you see the names. It's just like WhatsApp and Facebook, your username. Okay, that's what usually shows. So you see the usernames of other users in a particular room. And there are so many rooms to scroll through. It's more like you enter a house. That's what they say, it's a clubhouse. You enter a house of, let's say, 30 rooms. Okay, so you're walking in the hallway, you get to, let's say, door number 1, you open to check what's going on there, which people are in there, what are they doing. And so that's just basically it. I tapped one room, the first room I think I saw it. There were a lot of people already there. Some of the rooms I saw there were called, there was one called Abeifo Gang, there was one called Ahimfie the Palace. That's the Ghanaian chat rooms. It's basically a platform for you to be able to chat or communicate via audio, voice, with almost anyone, no matter where the person is in the world. So you get to make friends with people from other African countries, from the US, from the UK, from different places. And one thing I realized about this particular app, or the chat rooms I have been in for a while, after using this app for a while, I realized that there were lots of diasporans in this particular app. Basically, there is no room or chat room you will enter, and see just, let's say, Africans. You definitely see those we call buggers, those who are living outside, Ghanaians living outside, Nigerians living outside. You just find people from different backgrounds, cultures, nationalities, and the rest. Once you tap into the room, normally you see the number of people in the room, okay? And the people in a particular room, each chat room, are put in 3 categories. No, even 4. I'll say 4. Okay, but when you open it first, you see 3 different groups of people in the chat room. Now, the first thing you would see, like I said, before you even enter, you see the topic they're talking about, and then you see names of some of the people that are in that particular room. And so when you tap, you go there, you see, something like icons or boxes with people's faces or pictures in them. Those are I'll say DP, like what we call DP in WhatsApp, profile pictures, some sort of, yeah. You see it there, and they are classified in groups. Now we have the mods, that's the moderators, just like how we have Facebook or WhatsApp admin. Okay, we have moderators, people who moderate the conversation, because no matter how old or grown or mature we think we are, whenever there is a group discussion, it could get messy. We always need someone or a group of people to help coordinate or moderate the conversation, so we can discuss and have some meaning out of it. So we have the moderators, and usually the moderators are picked by the one who started the room. So just like how we have WhatsApp groups, you can just get up and start a WhatsApp group, add people in. That's just how the chat rooms are. So if I feel like starting a chat room, starting a group, I started, give it a name, just like I mentioned earlier. You name it, then you add the people. So based on how well you know the people that you want to choose as moderators, you pick maybe 2-3 of them, sometimes even 5 or more, depending on how big the group is. The thing about Clubhouse is that we are always chatting about something. The fact that we are discussing something doesn't mean that you always be available. An emergency could pop up, anything can happen. So you definitely need some moderators just in case you have to leave. Okay, now when you open the room, a chat room, you see at the top there's a part that says leave quietly. So when you enter as a fresh person, whether new to the Clubhouse or new to that room, you are usually at the bottom. You are with the group at the bottom. They are just there listening to those who are talking. Now there are mics that are available for you to use to speak, and we will hear your voice. Now, like I said, after the mods, I'm actually categorizing them in levels. The highest is the mod. They control the room. So let's say you are saying something that is not appropriate, and maybe you're on speaker. We can all hear you talk, and we don't want to hear what you're saying, and you don't also want to mute yourself. The moderators have the power to mute you. And then we have the speakers. Now the speakers and the moderators are all in one group. They are at the top. Okay, so when I talk about speakers, they are the ones that are allowed to share their opinions or be part of whatever discussion is going on in there. After the speakers, we have those who are followed by speakers. Okay, so just like all other apps, you have followers. The same way here too, you have followers. So let's say I am being followed by a few members or some of the moderators or some of those who are speaking. I will definitely be in that category. So it's easy for them to upgrade me to a speaker because I am being followed by one of the speakers. And then after those followed by speakers, we have those down. Those who come in just to listen. Now, normally when you enter a room for the first time, if it's a new room or maybe there are not many people in the room, when you just enter, a moderator quickly gives you a request to come join the speakers so that they can interact with you. The reason why I decided to talk about this whole app is that when I discovered it, I found it quite interesting. It's just so different from every other app I've seen so far. So different. And I feel it's an avenue for you to gain a lot. You learn a lot. You get to link up with people that would help you. In fact, apart from the fact that there are lots of rooms, there are rooms where they're just doing fun, they are playing games. There are rooms that they're just being freaky. There are rooms where it's more about education, they're discussing politics. There are rooms where they're talking about economics. There are rooms where they're talking about Bitcoin, how it works. There are rooms where giveaways are being done, like almost every week. There are certain rooms that just dedicate themselves to doing weekend giveaways. And people are dashing money at times. If you're lucky, you get. Honestly, I won't lie. I have gotten money about twice. First time, someone just dashed me 300 cedis. For someone, it's not much, but for someone I don't know, who doesn't know me from anywhere, just because I'm a Ghanaian and he's a Ghanaian diasporan, okay? He's just doing weekend giveaway for Ghanaians. It's something, okay? I'm not sharing this with you so you just go on there because of the money. No, that was not even what made me love the app. What made me love the app is the fact that you get to learn so much from people. You get opportunities. Trust me, you get to link out with people who can help you with a lot of things, give you ideas. Like, I'm in one room called Coco Bello, okay? And yeah, they do a lot of crazy stuff. They discuss, and they are not kids, mind you. It's not like TikTok where you find them be kids. You see 18 years and they're just there, ranting their mouths and saying things and doing all sort of things. No, majority of the people on Clubhouse are grown-ups, like 30 something, some of them 40 and above. They are not kids, and they're working, they're well established. Everything has its vice and it's good. Same way Clubhouse has also got its vice. Like, once you come into a particular room and you are new, they immediately put you on the hot seat. Especially with the African rooms, either Nigeria or Ghanaian chat rooms. You enter for the first time, maybe you are new to Clubhouse. One of the moderators will send you a request to join the speakers. Immediately you accept the request, you have your mic turned on. Whatever you say, they can hear. And so they know that once you are up there, your mic is on, they are ready to talk to you. They begin to question you, they'll grill you. Not in a negative sense, but they just want to know you. And sometimes they discuss Christian. There are rooms that are doing prophetic prayers. It's a very good platform. However, the vice is that of late, a lot of the African rooms, for instance, it's as if they don't really have content or have any particular thing to talk about. Let's say in a day, they have 2 good topics. We have a good discussion on it, but then the thing is, they usually do not want to close the room. So even after having such good, meaningful, helpful discussions, they're out of ideas. So they're always playing games, freaky games, asking questions, making people do things that are quite inappropriate. And that is what I don't really like about the app, because somehow I feel like we Africans have turned it into a chance or an avenue for people to come and show their draminess. Yeah. Apart from that, it's a good app. If you haven't heard about this particular app, you should definitely try it out. I believe you would like it because there's a lot to gain. The advantages are way higher than the disadvantages. So I think that you will definitely come back and thank me. Do hop onto this app, try it. See, if you know this is the first time you're hearing about Clubhouse, try it. Please download the app, come back and just give me the feedback. That will be it, guys, for this video and this edition. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comments, like I said, give me your thoughts and opinions about this app, what your experience has been, if you've used it before, what you've heard about it, and let's get talking. Till I see you in the next video. It's ciao.